Hi dear students, welcome to all for today's social class. Today we will see first lesson in political science part. The lesson name is the problems of India and their solutions. In this chapter you may learn unemployment, discrimination based on gender, caste, regional inequalities and corruption, terrorism, communalism, corporate strategies. Listen, dear students. India has faced numerous external and internal problems since 1947. These problems have to be managed through efficient administration. The support of citizens is needed for our democratic government at the center, state, and local levels. Is it? Since 1947, our country facing number of problems. It may be internal problems or external problems. Got it? Now, let's see what are the problems faced by our country. Is not it our duty to know this? Yes, we need to know and also find some solutions to them. Most of them are human made and natural emergencies. Hence, the need is to find a reasonable and human solutions. The solutions is to found through the good administration, social reformation, fast and efficient judiciary. These solutions needs to be backed by people's support. Let's know more about such problems. Let's see now what kind of problems faced our country. Let's see now first one, unemployment. Unemployment is a situation where a person does not find work in accordance to his capacity or qualification. Listen, dear students, is very important for 1 marks. Unemployment is a situation where a person does not find work in his accordance to his capacity or qualification is called as unemployment. Got it? Unemployment is one kind of situation and the person is unable to find the job according to his capacity or qualification. Got it? India has a huge population and unemployment is a big problem. Usually, the population and improved technology are considered as the two reasons for unemployment. What are the two reasons? Huge population and improved technology are considered as two reasons for unemployment. Apart from these two reasons, shortage of natural resources, over dependency of agriculture, ruined cottage industries, and lack of skill-based education, unemployment has become a huge problem. What are the main reasons for unemployment? First one, huge population and improved technology. Along this, lack of natural resources and over dependency of agriculture, ruined cottage industries, and lack of skill based education are the main reasons for unemployment in India. Got it? According to census 2011, the poverty rate is 21.9%. This indicates the growing problem of unemployment in India. In order to solve the poverty related issues, both the central and the state governments have taken various measures to generate employment for people. Steps have been taken to improve the skill level of the job seeker so that they can have better access to employment, providing loans and subsidy to enable people to engage in self-employment. In reality, handicrafts and products created out of self-employment are unable to compete with goods created by globalized economy, and this has further complicated the issue of unemployment. Got it? In India, few people are preparing handicrafts goods. Got it? Such goods are unable to compete with globalized goods. This is also one kind of problem of unemployment in India. Got it? Hence, the solution is to inculcate world class skill to our people so that they compete with the global production. Apart from this, every citizen of the country should be encouraged to indulge in one or the other employment by providing job oriented course to all is another strategy to think on. Let's see now. Corruption is another social evil in the public life of India. Now, the corruption has spread to all strata of the society. Strata means stages. In all the stages, we will be seeing corruption in our country, is it? Corruption means offering bribe and following any other illegal means to achieve some illegal benefits. It's very, very important. What do you mean by corruption? Offering bribe and following any other illegal means to achieve some illegal benefits is called as corruption. Got it? Corruption stays away from legal framework in its operation. These also can be defined as misuse of public authority for personal gain. One more meaning for corruption. What do you mean by corruption? Misuse of public authority for personal gain is called as corruption. Got it? Sweeping away all the procedures for a narrow personal gain can also be termed as a corruption. It has become contagious disease in personal life. Corruption is one kind of disease in our society, in a personal life. Is it? We need to sweep away this corruption. Corruption influences negatively on both personal as well as the public sphere of life. It influences the economic, social, and political life of a country negatively. It also means an immoral thing from the political angle. Corruption of personal ethics and morality happens in the personal sphere, in public sphere. Bribery, nepotism, caste favoritism, and international slowdown of the work appear as various forms of corruption. During election time, all these evil practices simply find inroads into social life. Is it? Political corruption leads to a crime. The political corruption leads to a crime. It also provides motivation of corruption in public life and nourishes the misadministration on the part of officials. Things like tax evasion, illegal hoarding, smuggling, economic offences, cheating, violation of international exchange, and employment cheating, all these space in corruption. Got it? It is impossible to root out corruption by either rejecting it at a personal level or just going along with it. It can be rooted out only through strong public ethics and morality and personal commitment. Got it? Many a times, natural human tendency for selfishness, eagerness to find of personal emergencies and a personal gain lead a person to engage in corruption. Lack of strict supervision and weak legal enforcement leads to a corruption. Got it? Political will and public support is inevitable for taking corruption. In other words, ethical political leadership, good efforts, and politically aware and educated public can weed out corruption. How can we weed out corruption from the society? Through the ethical political leadership, good officers means appointing a good officers, and politically aware and educated people can weed out corruption from the country. Is it? Institutions like Lokpal and Lokayukta can bring down corruption drastically. Education institutions can take a lead in this direction by installing CCTV cameras in government offices, and increasing efficiency of government work can also bring down the intensity of the corruption. Measures like awarding harsh punishment for corrupt officials can also bring in some change. Increasing the number of courts and judges can also result in corruption. Got it? In nutshell, coordinated efforts are needed to address this burning social problem. Let's see now. Discrimination. Discrimination based on gender, caste, and region is more evident in India. Indian society is made up of patriarchal values. In discriminates the role woman and a man according to the patriarchal values. Hence, inequalities are there between men and women in our society. In our society, we commonly see inequalities between men and women, means a male and female. Is it? Government of India has undertaken various measures like providing reservation in education and employment, along with providing reservation in election of local bodies to overcome this gender discrimination. It has reserved 1/3 of the seats in local elections. In Karnataka, 50% reservation has been given to women in local body elections. With this measure, efforts are on to end the discrimination prevalent between genders. Listen, dear students, in our state, means in Karnataka, the Karnataka government provides 50% reservation for women in local body elections. Got it? Just like a gender discrimination, caste-based discrimination is also a challenge to India. India is not facing only gender discrimination but also facing caste-based discrimination. It is a big challenge of India. Let's see now. Caste system is a gift to Indian political system from the ancient social system based on Varna. You know, right? Varna system is, in ancient society they have 4 Varnas. You learnt in previous classes, it means in 8th and 9th standard. What are the 4 Varnas? Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Got it? Many measures have been undertaken in the constitution itself to prevent caste-based discrimination. The right for equality and freedom have been included in the part 3 of the Indian Constitution. But the caste system has continued to live even after all these efforts. This cannot be solved only with the legal intervention. In order to eradicate the system, the society also needs to prepare itself to accept the change. Got it? Regional inequality is like a gender and caste inequality and has posed a big challenge to India. Some regions of the country have achieved a lot of progress while many parts have remained backward. In India, some regions are developed well, but some regions are still remain backward. Why? Because of regional discrimination. Got it? In order to remove such inequalities, the Article 371 has been amended from A to J. Through these amendments, backward regions have been given special status. In spite of all these measures, the regional inequalities problem has grown to such an extent that may are demanding independent status for themselves. In the light of the developments, there is an urgent need to eradicate regional imbalances of the country as early as possible. In Karnataka, in order to address the regional imbalances, a committee headed by D.M. Nanjundappa has given special report on various measures needed to solve the regional imbalances in 2002. Some of the most backward regions of Karnataka have been accorded special status by adding Article 371J. Got it, dear students? In this lesson, mind, you keep it in your mind, meaning of unemployment and causes of unemployment, and meaning of corruption, how to eradicate corruption, and discrimination, meaning of discrimination, and ways of discrimination like gender discrimination, caste, region discrimination. Is it? We need to know that. And today's homework is you need to frame any 5 MCQ questions and 5 1-mark questions in today's topic. 5 MCQ multiple choice questions you need to frame, and balance 5 one sentence questions you need to frame. Is it? Okay, if you have any doubts in today's class, you can call and ask. I will clarify your doubts. Okay, thank you, dear students. Thank you. Have a nice day.